Hey United Church, it's been a few weeks, so are you ready for this super exciting update? I'm starting right out front because I want to take you right in. First of all, the front steps and the side steps have both been repointed and power washed. These steps are sturdy and beautiful. We have these gorgeous new handrails leading us up into our newly repainted front of the church. You've seen that, but come on in because we are repainting now the sanctuary. And holy smokes, it looks like $1 million. It is unbelievable what a fresh coat of paint can do. And we're also refinishing the floors as soon as these guys are done, which is soon. And you can also see where now the stage has expanded in the front. And our beautiful organ and gorgeous piano are going to be showcased together with our other instruments for the first time ever. Instead of the piano sitting in the corner, it's going to sit right up here in the corner of the stage. Unbelievably gorgeous. I keep saying that looks like, every time I walk in, I'm like, this is the Carnegie Hall of Walpole now. Because it looks so amazing, and just having the instruments on the stage, having the piano up there on the stage, unbelievable. This is what the fresh coat of paint looks like in the back. You can see the parts that haven't been painted yet in the balcony compared to the fresh coat down here. It's just unbelievable what a fresh coat of white paint can do. Now, of course, is this white? No, this is a very fancy different two tones of white that are here that our finishing team spent a very long time picking out. The trim and the wall color are actually different shades of a creamy neutral, and it's stunning. It's stunning in person. I cannot wait for you guys to see it. It's like, holy smokes, this church is gorgeous. Just look at the woodwork. It's just so beautiful. All right, let's come on through. I'm going to show you guys. Hey, these are some of our phenomenal floor refinishers, because I'll show you the chancel floor is being refinished. They're going to do the sanctuary floor soon, but take a look at Bradford Lewis Hall's floors. Wow. These floors are all getting refinished. The paint is on the wall. This room is gorgeous. We're just adding flooring out to extend the flooring to the doors, because I can't even remember why there was no hardwood there, but for whatever reason there wasn't. So we're extending the hardwood to the doors. And this room also phenomenally gorgeous, just beautiful. Fresh coat of paint, refinished floors. Light and bright, everything clean. Oh, hello, there's some technology. We've had the Geek Squad in, and so that you can see right next to our old historic clock is a Wi-Fi extender, an access point for our Wi-Fi, because this building is as high tech as it is beautiful. But let's take a look over here, because holy smokes, guys, a big thing has happened. The elevator is in. This is our brand new elevator right next to Bradford Lewis Hall on the way to the sanctuary. It looks so good. I can't take you in it yet because it's just running off a temporary generator while we're waiting for Eversource to finally finish up their work. Once everything switches to the new electrical room and the new electrical conductor, whatever it is, outside, everything's going to be turned on and fabulous. Right now you just see there's a million cords laying around because we're trying to run things off a generator to keep the progress going in the meantime. All right, back here, our new bathrooms and our new worship supply room, looking good. The folks have been installing, there is a handrail in this handicap accessible bathroom, looking phenomenal. Everything's coming along, painting. There's our worship supply room with a sink so that we can get communion and baptisms and everything ready. We're painting the worship supply room. Looks so good. Finishing up. We are just a few weeks away from being done. Not much has changed in the kitchen. We are getting a new stove, but what has changed is we have new fire-rated ceiling tiles. Of course, we put sprinkler system in here and new lighting. So it actually feels lighter and brighter than it did before because of those new LED lights. But we might want to do a fresh coat of paint or just a little zhuzhing ourselves of that space, because that is not part of the scope of work. So I want to show you what we are now officially calling the Sky View Room. The Sky View Room is off here, which is off the sanctuary in Bradford Lewis Hall, just to the left of our main stairwell. And what you can see is we are tying in the hardwood floors into the Sky View Room. This was one of our areas of spending a little bit of more money on flooring because we wanted this Sky View Room, which we anticipate will be our most heavily used community meeting and event space for our church members to gather and meet. We wanted it to just look like it's always been here. And boy, does it. Look at the beautiful hardwood floors, the beautiful paint, the beautiful light up here. Now, if you look at this color, the cream on the walls and the more white and bright trim, believe it or not, this is the same color match family, I'm pretty sure. Now, Sharon Carlton can tell me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure these are the same colors as in the sanctuary, but because lighting changes color so phenomenally, and the sanctuary right now without the window shades has so much light streaming into it, it looks more white in the sanctuary, but it is actually this cream color that you see in the rest of the church with a beautiful, beautiful wood accent cream. All right. So I'm going to take you now downstairs to show you everything that's going on there. Come on down. These stairs got sanded. They are also getting refinished. Hello. The landing's getting refinished. Let's come on into the lobby. All right. Here we are in the lobby, coming down that stairwell. The lobby has not been painted yet. It'll probably be the last thing because it is definitely a lobby. It is one of the most busy centers of action for our work crew, just like it's going to be the most busy center of action for our church community as well. And so there's a lot of stuff being, here in the lobby. Now here's the elevator downstairs. Right when you come in, the side door here. Now those stairs you see outside have just been repointed as well. Those were very, really rough shape. The stones were all coming apart. Now they're very safe and solid. But you come on in here to the lobby and boom, right over here is the brand new elevator. Super safe, super welcoming, super secure. There it is. And then here is the access point to the children's ministry / daycare. And this is all, of course, key fobs. So church members who have access to the kids zone will have a key fob to go in there. If you don't have access to the kids area, your key fob won't let you in there. It's all going to be very high tech, very secure. Okay, so the kids zone is coming along. Daycare / children's ministry. I just called it kids zone, but yes, daycare and children's ministry is coming along. This space is looking fantastic. Obviously, we are working to get this space done first because school is approaching and we have got to get our tenants in here. We want them to be successful. We want the families in our community to have a place to have daycare ASAP. Take a look at these gorgeous doors. Our finishing team met yesterday and they were like, these doors are so gorgeous. If you remember the old shutter style doors that we had on these closets, these are such an upgrade. And I'll tell you, the only reason we got these upgraded is because the old shutters had lead paint on them. And so that was a no-go in the daycare zone. So we got some new doors, but they're so beautiful. And all of this storage is actually for our church. This is not part of our tenant's lease agreement. So all of these big storage closets are additional storage for our church. But man, oh man, this daycare space is coming along absolutely phenomenal. Hardwood floors getting redone. Things are looking up. This is their staff break room. It's just beautiful. You can take a look here. Every room in the daycare has a sink area with these cabinets for adult use and prep and mess cleanup. And then it's got this kids' bathroom with a half door and a wee little toilet and a wee little sink for all the kids to use. Of course, everything is HVAC, mini splits, but it's all tied into thermostats. So unlike our old mini splits that were just these individual units, this is all a comprehensive heating and air conditioning system. So you'll see this here is a thermostat. Every single room has a thermostat that can be set, and those thermostats direct these units to heat and cool the different zones as needed. So it's actually going to be really easy to run and to keep things efficient and set timing and schedule based on the different areas needs, different zones needs. Look at this gorgeous hallway. Oh my goodness. Absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. These rooms are amazing. And I love, love, love the rooms in the new addition because these rooms down here have such beautiful light. They've got great windows, they got great spaces. Look at this great big cabinet area. That's a nice big classroom. The rooms are so big. My kid is gonna love going here. This is a phenomenal place. And yeah, it's just absolutely phenomenal. Let's take a look down here. Everything's been painted. Look at these great rooms. This room is really almost all done. Kids Club is gonna be moving their furniture in next week. And the beautiful playgrounds are done. It's just a great, great space. All right, let's take a look at the rest of the church's space. But Kids Club's getting excited. They're moving their furniture in next week. Eversource is working overtime. We have some people to thank for pulling some strings in some high places to make sure that Eversource is doing even what it's doing. And so we're super grateful for that. And Eversource has been outside working on getting our electrical set up every single day this week. There have been trucks and police detail and everybody working to make that happen. So I'm gonna show you over here. We have tiled now. We did a vapor barrier. That's the red that you see. That's the vapor barrier and the tile that we've put down now in our office and meeting room wing. And this wing is also really coming along. Over here, next to this built-in cabinet is where our copy machine is gonna go. So this cabinet is gonna be where we're gonna store all the paper cutters, just all those kinds of little supplies, easily accessible for all our church members and teams and everybody who wants to use that to use right there. You don't have to go through a locked hallway or something. And then over here, we're continuing to tile, but you can see that this is the room, this is our meeting room, but we're thinking about calling this room the history room because you see behind these beautiful built-in cabinets, this is where all our history and records are gonna be stored. And we will also have great places to sit and meet around a table in this history room. So we're thinking about maybe blowing up some beautiful pictures and artifacts so that people can see and experience and enjoy the history of our church in this history room as they meet. And then this is our kitchenette. Kitchenette's coming along. We got a sink, we got cabinets. We're gonna be putting in a small apartment size fridge in that corner, but not an under the counter one, but like a full size, just like a a mini fridge that has a freezer on top and a fridge on the bottom will work out great. Here's an office. Here's another office. You can see they're tiling in here, and this is where, again, you see that red floor, that's the vapor barrier, and then the tile goes down on top. This is a really nice tile. It's kind of wood looking, and it's incredibly durable, which we love. More offices tiled, more tiling happening here. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. And these are soon to be tiled. Here's our chapel. This is absolutely gorgeous. This room is going to be phenomenal, this chapel. They're gonna be tiling this soon. And then coming down here, we've got our sprinkler room right here. And then a giant closet. And then over here, the new emergency exit. Fire code required. Glad to be compliant. Here we go. And then in here, I want to show you, this is our giant closet, which we're drying because they've been working on it. Huge, huge closet down here. All right. Now, let's just keep coming down. I have to tell you that this is such an exciting stage of the project because we're just a few weeks away from being done. And all of this stuff is really cosmetic stuff that's happening, with the exception of what Eversource is doing. You know, it's like tile, painting, woodwork, floors, doors, trim, all of that stuff is so much fun to watch because it goes fast and it transforms the space so much. Now out here, this is our transformer. Speaking of transform, this is the transformer that took forever to be delivered, and yet we're so grateful that it was finally delivered here to our church. This is where all of the electricity that our church needs to run now efficiently and greenly is going to be coming into this big hub, and from here it goes into our electrical room right behind it. So this guy is our transformer. And if you've seen the town of Walpole, with the Keep Walpole Beautiful group, has done a beautiful job of painting other transformers around Walpole. And so it might be fun to find a local artist to paint our transformer. If we do that, what do you guys think? What should we have painted on our transformer? Maybe a beautiful picture of our historic church or our historic 3 churches, maybe something about diversity and love, maybe just a natural landscape or a garden. I don't know. It could be cool to have something on that transformer. Of course, that's not mission critical, but something to think about for down the road. This is what's mission critical. Hey, here's our electrical room. And we're super, super excited that Eversource is out there taking baby step by baby step to get us hooked up to this new electricity. So guys, this is kind of it for now. Ooh, this room looks good. Look at those floors. We're almost done. We are almost done. This has been almost a year-long project, and I'll tell you, we are just in the final sprint right now. Things are just coming along, looking amazing. We're so grateful for everybody's generosity, everybody's patience, everybody's prayers and excitement and commitment to making this community project possible. It's a real blessing to have watched it unfold with you. Look at me, I sound like I'm wrapping the whole thing up, but it does feel that way as a community. It feels like we are almost done here. And what a blessing it'll be when we all get to come back in and meet in this beautiful, beautiful place. So until my next video coming to you next week, I'm sure will be another really big update. I'm gonna take these newly repointed stairs right here back over to the parsonage and get this video uploaded and sent out to you. All right, I love you guys. I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye.